We are kicking off this YouTube channel and I wanted to share with you guys some simple free habits that I do daily to be happier, healthier, and more present. So it's lunchtime and post-workout and I wanted to show you guys one of my favorite recipes that I keep making on repeat. I eat that at least once or twice a week. I got some shredded chicken, I have some Swiss chard and brown rice. And if you've been to Los Angeles, there is this really good restaurant that is called Zinke. And they have this meat that is called Le Bowl. And it's literally a copy-paste of that. But I will say with even better ingredients. It's so easy to make. The only thing you really need to have is like an avocado mayo, and that's all. I really like my chicken to be tender, so I only cook it in the oven for like 17 minutes. There it is. I will have to shred it. I have to use a ricotta, but you can also use like what's in season or whatever is available at the farmer's market. So that's the start of the show. You will need that. You can do lemon juice, but I prefer to do apple cider vinegar. Just give it a little shake because there's the residue at the bottom. Salt and pepper, and that's it. Fully measure anything. I will do like half a tablespoon. Oh, and olive oil. Olive oil, obviously. 1 tablespoon and half a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Sea salt and like lots of black pepper for the chick. Mix that. And I'm just gonna slightly like saute just in water my Swiss chard. But if you have arugula or spinach or kale, you can just add it to the bowl. There you go. Nice. My Swiss chard is cooking and it's actually perfect because I'm in my luteal phase. So to have like a vegetable that is warm instead of having like a salad like arugula or spinach, baby spinach. So but you can do whatever greens is available at your like local farmer market. You can do kale, baby spinach, any kind of salad truly, but Swiss chard works well if you want something warm. There we go. The thing about me is I will always pray over the food and smell it. That's good. One of the most underrated nervous system tools that I believe is eating without distraction, without the TV, without listening to a podcast, without checking your phone, without checking your emails and truly being present with your food. I simply don't get why you would buy like all organic food and like grass-fed meat and everything and just shove it down your throat while you're like watching TV. To me, it doesn't make any sense. Like you don't really appreciate the food and your brain cannot understand what you are eating and like the amount you're eating. I mean, it's so important for your digestion to eat in a calm space and to be grounded and present in your body so that your nervous system can understand that you are safe and relaxed and you can digest and absorb like all the nutrients properly instead of like being like there's nothing worse than being stressed and eating at the same time. You literally feel like you're gonna vomit. So it's so important to, you know, look at your food, look at the colors of your food, smell it, touch it. I actually love to touch my food with my hands. Like if I could literally eat with my hands, like I would. You've also just put the work for yourself to create like this beautiful meal, so just enjoy it and be present with it. It's pretty. Having strong boundaries with your phone and I'm the queen of that. I don't want to be a slave to my phone. I just don't. I don't want to be a puppet that you can ring and I'm gonna run to answer your question. No. I truly believe why people feel overstimulated and so just not regulated in their nervous system is because of their phones. And as a highly sensitive person, I'm so sensitive to all that EMF, and I spend my entire time with my phone under airplane mode. It's really important here is not checking your phone the first hour of waking. I actually don't check my phone for the 3 to 4 hours. Usually my rule of thumb is like I don't check my phone if I haven't meditated and I haven't moved my body. So the double my lifesavers. I want my mornings to be calm and to be present. And what most days I will do is I sit and I listen to my intuition, I look within, and I don't want to look outside and see what's happening, the craziness that it's happening, everyone asking me different things. I just don't want. Extremely sensitive about all that EMF shit. My phone is never near me if it's not under airplane mode. Like walking with my phone on my pocket, it's under airplane mode like 100%. Like there's no, oh, I'm not sure. No, 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 no. This phone with all of this EMF is not going near my room. No. Stop being so scared of all the empty moments, like when you're waiting in the line and just filling it with scrolling and looking what people are up to. Just sit with yourself. Like look within, like how are you feeling? Like do you feel tense? Do you feel anxious? Because what do you think? You think if you're already stressed out and you just go on your phone? It's actually crazy the world we live in. We have access to so many people. Really lucky in that sense that I'm so highly sensitive. If I start scrolling, I get a headache like straight away because it's seeing too many people that I don't know doing stuff that I have no clue about, having the perspective about this, about that, which is it's so great that people are doing their thing. But my point is I don't scroll. And by that I mean is I'm never doing that with my finger. If I want to, consume content, I'm really aware and I'm gonna type person that I wanna look up to because I know it's like someone that inspires me or they're doing something that is really cool and I want to check it out. So I'm gonna type their name and I'm gonna look at their page, and when I'm good and I leave. But I never scroll with my finger and let the algorithm propose me all of those people. I choose it by myself. I find so sad to see people, always on their phone when they're walking, when they're with the kids, when they're in nature. It's like, cannot you just, look at the birds or like look at the moon? It's crazy to me that people are more looking at their phones than are looking at the moon. That's like extremely weird. Like I'm always the only person on this, and I live in the middle of the city. I'm the only person in the street when it's like a beautiful full moon night, that I will stop and look at the moon. And like no one gives a shit and they're all on their phone. Life is outside of that phone. And I'm also really strict about if I'm hanging out with a friend or my partner, I don't want to be on my phone. I think it's such a lack of respect. When we've all been with someone like having like lunch or dinner and they're on their phone and you keep talking and they're just like, yeah, and they're just scrolling. You feel absolutely not seen and listened to. Such a lack of respect. I hate that. And I don't want that in my life. I see you is because I want to spend quality time with you and really, look at each other in the eyes and have like a deep conversation or, joke around, like whatever, but not be on my phone. It's also really important to differentiate people that inspire you and people that just content that like drains your energy, that has the algorithm can just feed you like whatever. Like don't go into that. You have to be really self-aware to know the people that really inspire you, and that by looking at them and even just their personality, you feel better and you feel like this this desire for life to go for it and achieve the thing, or just learn about them. But if you feel drained, just do not do it. The fact that our eyes those days are just looking at screens like all day long. And to me that is scary. Like we've never reached like such a point where we're looking at so many screens like all day long. I just think about my eyes. And you know, the phone like mess up so much with your circadian rhythm. It delays like the melatonin, which is like the sleep hormone, so you will fall asleep like later, and it's gonna be harder for you to stay asleep. And what we want is really to be in sync with nature and be in sync with the sun. And one more thing is, people will always say, well, I don't have time. um, how much time do you spend on your phone? Just look at that and you will see it's probably a ridiculous number. And I used to put like the blocking thing that will block you like on Instagram when you spend too much time. And I used to put like 10 minutes. And 10 minutes and I will be like kicked out of the app. And to me, that was awesome. Like I was truly in my life, looking just at people that inspire me and uplift me, and then I was gone. Or if you're a creator, like to me, I only consume as much as I create. My last 3 habits for you guys is to do legs up the wall to finish off the day. So you literally put your bum as close as you can to the wall and just extend your legs. And as you can hear in the background, I love to play 528 Hz frequency or any other type of frequencies to really calm down my nervous system and my body and to prepare for rest and a good night of sleep. I also love to take this time to, visualize how I want to feel the next morning and truly go through the steps and everything I have to do. And especially, emphasize like how I want to feel doing those things. If I want to feel like empowered or like peaceful, or to have a sense of compassion towards myself, or whatever it is. And doing this practice truly set the tone of the next morning. You're already prepping your mind and your body for the next day, if that makes sense. And it is also just one of the best poses to put you back into a parasympathetic state, so the rest and digest. And it feels just so good for the lower back. And if you've been like walking a lot and doing your 10,000 steps, it just feels so good. I love to roll my ankles when I do that, and just relax. Also, the lights are dim as much as possible because we don't want it to be bright and mess that up with our circadian rhythm and signals of our body that it's like go time, like no, it's time to unwind. And we want soft warm lights as the sun is setting down, so while we unwinding